This young man needs no introduction. The head of the Soca Monarch, and his name is none other than
Tebulous. I like when people younger than me call me young man. I like that.
Well, I thought you was young. I mean, if you're not young,
I am a young man, of course.
You know, if you think you... Anyways, we ain't going into that tonight. But in either case, before I get into the interview and ask you about Soca Monarch and all that great stuff, I understand that you have a new song out right now. Am I correct in saying the song name is Heatwave? Heatwave, very iconic. I think it plays well into the summer and what usually happens in the Caribbean with the heat. And I've listened it, and I must admit that I really like it. So, you know, I know you're not participating in the whole Soca Monarch anymore, but you're still releasing music. So I just want to say congratulations to that.
Thank you.
Can we expect more music for C50?
Yes, of course. Of course. I have a couple more songs.
Okay, you want to give us anything here tonight? Any preview into anything? You want to call a name? What are we going to expect?
Let me see how I should put it, boy. If you can manage the heat wave, you could get a trailer load of girls. And once you recharge, you will know this is the work.
Oh, okay. Very interesting.
Do the maths.
So, sound like we have something good here coming. Okay. I know, right? So if you can, for the lovers of soca, etc., I want you to speak about what can we expect from the Soca Monarch this year. Give the date, of course. How is registration going? Let us start there.
Registration is superb, magnificent.
Superb,
I must
magnificent.
Say,
Okay,
we just closed our registration and song submission deadline.
Okay.
On May 31st.
Okay.
And we have 16 groovy submissions and 13 power.
Wow.
And that's probably the most power we've had for a while now. We usually just get like just a little over 8, 9 power. So it's good to see that we have that high number of power this year. The groovy, of course. We were thinking about doing an elimination, but we think that this is a big celebration year, and we're hoping that we can let all the guys go to the semifinals, you know, get a little extra money, because some of them are persons who did songs in the past and, you know, they would have been eliminated and never really made it to the semifinal stage. And, you know, we want to make the sponsors and patrons happy, and we want to give them a really good show this year.
So question, give me the numbers again for the groovy and the soca.
We have 16 groovy and 13 power.
That's a lot of persons.
It's a lot of songs.
It's a lot of songs.
Yeah.
Okay, so I could
because some of them are doing both. So it's not that amount of persons, but 29, 20.
So essentially, we have a great showing as it relates to the Soca Monarch this year.
Of course, yes. It's better than last year so far. Yeah.
Okay, well, I must admit, this is one of my favorite shows, if I'm being totally honest. I like the energy that the artists do bring on that night, and I in particularly love the creativity that they put into their performances. Because I know for the final performance, after all the semifinals that are in a third, that they're able to bring a lot of props into play.
That's when they reach that stage.
Exactly. I know I've seen many backup dancers. I recall one time in the past we would have seen the premiere on stage, one of the artists, the party bus.
Yes.
So definitely.
You're seeing horses. All kind of things.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, DJ Woodis may have been in it in the past.
Yes,
that's a file. Yeah. That's one of the classics back then. So, you know, there's something to look forward to. And can you remind us of the date again?
Well, the semifinals takes place on the 20th of July, and the 1st of August is the finals. We are right now preparing for the Soca teasers.
Okay.
Those dates will be rolled out very, very soon. But we're looking forward to having 3 Soca teasers. We normally do 2 with the performance track and 1 with the band just before the semifinals. So, July 20th, semifinals, and the finals on August 1st. And stay tuned to go live on every Culturama platform to find out when we roll out the Soca teasers or Soca tent name, Soca teaser, to see the artists make their appearances.
That's good. And there you have it from Mr. Tebulous himself, speaking about the soca. Remind us of the date again, sir.
July 20th, semifinals. August 1st, finals.
Celebrating culture, embracing history. It's Culturama.